Hey y'all, hey. What's up y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been in front of the camera. You know, giving y'all a one-on-one interaction, giving y'all the vibes. But, anywho. Y'all, today is Sunday. And it's just a really slow Sunday for me. I was gonna go to church. Today, we're gonna chit chat while I meal prep. I'm not gonna say I'm an experienced meal prepper because I'm not, but I did used to meal prep back in the day when I worked and worked out early, had to go to work all day, had to go to class, that type of thing. But it's been a really long time since I actually meal prep. And today I'm gonna meal prep for the first time in forever. So I ordered some stuff off of Amazon. I ordered some mixing bowls because today I want to make some homemade, what is it called? I want to make some homemade granola. So I got me some mixing bowls for my granola, and even to just season my meats, and so y'all can see it. I ordered these little cute overnight oat containers from Amazon too. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna make some overnight oats. I didn't really have a baking pan. I have glass containers, but I wanted a baking sheet. I actually thought this baking sheet was gonna be bigger, but it's cool. It should be sufficient for the amount of, granola that I'm gonna make. So I got this pan, I'm gonna wash it, and I bought some spatulas, some silicone spatulas for mixing, because I don't even think I have a spatula. And of course this came before. These are heavyweight. These are heavy. I thought it was gonna be little flimsy cheap ones, but these are heavy. Also got these from Amazon. I got some glass containers because I don't know. I don't have any real containers to meal prep in, for real. I move a lot. I get rid of stuff that I don't need, especially when I pack up everything and then I move to a new place and I'm like, I don't need all this shit. But hopefully these are nice and I want to keep them. Also got them from Amazon. They got here last night, but I just ran downstairs and got them from the meal room. And let's see what they are. I just feel like sometimes to get me in the mood, to get me in the mood to meal prep, I gotta have, I gotta look legit. So I got these. It actually has two. It has one on the inside too, if you can see that. So it has two different sizes. So I'm officially prepared for meal prepping because nutrition is kicking my ass on this little journey that I'm doing. So it actually came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It came with 5. So it's a total of 10 pieces because each one has this little small container on the inside. So I'm going to wash all of this stuff out so that I can use it today for meal prepping. I also got this and this. So this is just another wind mic for my camera because the one that I got, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to take it off. Girl. Hello. Now, why does it look like this? And I feel like every time somebody grab my camera, they be like, what's this? It's a wind mic. So I got this new wind mic, but it also comes with this extra piece so that I can fit lighting. And I did not notice it was mini. Literally, that means I just wasn't reading because I didn't know that this was a mini LED light. I thought it was going to be bigger than what it is, but we'll see if it works. Because for some reason, the lighting, it don't always give. I probably should have opened my blinds and maybe I could have got a little bit more light. But I have this thing with this ring light because you can typically see the ring light reflection in my glasses. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Here a fan, here a fan, here a fan. I cannot open this box, so we're gonna tear it open. Oh, let's see. Because I feel like this wind mic real small. Girl. I mean, this the wind mic, obviously. This the old wind mic. I think this one gonna be cute. And then it has this little extra piece right here. Hopefully I can slide this LED light in. Even though I didn't read that it was a mini one, the mini one might be clutch. It might be clutch because I don't be wanting to carry all that big ass stuff around. I need to watch my mouth. It's crazy how I talk. Oh no, this is, oh, it might. Oh, this is the little mini LED light. But you gotta plug it in for it to work. Like, that's ghetto. Like, do you plug it into the... This is stupid. This is stupid. Like, you give me a mini LED light to plug in or to attach to my camera. Oh, you know what? Before I say it's stupid, I'm tripping. I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun. I'm gonna take that back. Pause. I'm sorry. Kobe Photos, whoever you are. I was dead wrong for saying stuff like that. Oh, this might not be that good. Okay, so I guess it'll look like this. And let's see. Oh! Okay. Oh, I'm tripping. This is to charge it. Yeah, so this is the charger. So I'm not saying that it's stupid. I take that back. But let's see. I'm gonna turn off this ring light and see what this gives once I put this. It literally does absolutely nothing. Let's see. Is there levels? Oh. Stop. Stop. Okay. So we got a little lighting going on. It's a travel. It's gonna, okay. Yeah, I did that. That was a good addition to the vlog vibe. So we're gonna hold on to this charger. We're gonna hold on to the original wind mic because you never know. We might need that. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Well, I'm excited. That was my little Amazon haul for y'all. But yeah, so I'm about to wash this stuff. And I don't know, let's turn this ring light back on because I feel like it gives more. But we're going to wash and begin this meal prep journey as we chit chat, as we chitty chat. Because you're my friend now. Clearly, you my friend, so you can be in my business a little bit. Okay. I can get myself in the camera. I can't get nothing else in the camera, but I kind of showed y'all my thoughts and my ideas. So, when I say meal prep, keep in mind, I work from home. I spend 99.5% of my day in the house. So, I don't have to meal prep for an entire week. I just want to meal prep because I want to be able to see what me kind of eating the same thing over and over again kind of does for my body. So, but I also don't like food warmed up, especially because I work from home, so I don't have to eat warmed up food. Like, I can eat my food fresh. So meal prep is like, I don't know. We're giving it a shot. Why not? We're just gonna try it. We're gonna try it together. We're gonna experience this together. So I'm going to make overnight oats for 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 days. Because really I feel like 2 days is pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a 3-day overnight oat situation. Especially because I just got these new cute containers. Yes, I just got these new cute containers. So I feel like it'll make me be like, yeah, you want to eat this overnight oat because it's real cute. You got your little wooden spoon to eat it with. Like, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. So everything that requires oats, I'm going to make right now. So I think I could probably make my overnight oats quicker. And then I can go ahead and do, as a matter of fact, I'm lying. I need to make these, this granola because I already preheated the oven and it took me 30 minutes to kind of even try to get this angle on my camera. So clearly the oven is already preheated. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the granola, homemade granola, homemade protein granola, okay? Now, I will say, I looked up some recipes on the talk. So, I think I saw one girl who kind of made it how I would like it, but it's an experiment for me. Oh wow, okay. It's an experiment for me just as much as it is for you. So we're gonna figure this thing out together. And if it works for you, then boom, sis, I just helped you. Or bro, not just sis, or bro. I just helped you out. But if it don't, guess what? We'll be back to try it again because, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We don't like it. We trash it. We try again. It's oatmeal. Whatever. Y'all, I lost the video. What was this called? This is called homemade granola. Oh, here we go. High protein. So it was this one girl that I saw. Everybody kind of has their own thing. And I don't want to make a bunch. I just want to make a little bit, especially if I don't like it. And not that I think that there's a problem or anything with granola that you got from the store, but I really am trying to be mindful about like what I'm putting in the temple. Cleanliness is close to godliness, and I've been getting in my God bag. I went to, hold on, let me get a measuring cup. These are my measuring cups, right? Well, a set. I think I'm gonna use like maybe 2 cups of granola. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, while I pour this, I've been in my God bag, y'all. I've been trying to read the Bible from cover to cover, but that wasn't always. No, my light did not die. I just got that. Why would they not give me a fully charged light? That's crazy. Anyway, the show goes on. Yes, I've been in my God bag. I've been trying to read this Bible for like cover to cover. But honestly, that started off really good, but I don't know. I couldn't maintain it, I guess. I mean, I could. I guess I chose not to maintain it. I don't know. Either way, I'm trying to get back into it. And the girl who does my hair actually invited me to this church called One Church Community here in Dallas. And they have a couple different like locations, but it's literally one like 5 minutes away from my house. And she was like, you should come to church. You should come to church. So I'm like, all right, sis, I can do that. I'll always try. And let me tell you, it don't matter where I move. God sent his people to me, okay? I was in Iowa and I met a friend like first couple weeks that I was there. I went to go get new glasses. I met them at Lens Crafters and she invited me to church. And I went to church with them. And then Catrice, she does my hair, well, my real hair, and she invited me to church. And they have like a young adult situation going on. Now, I'm from Florida, so I think things are just a little bit different. But like the churches that are in my hometown, they're not full of like young adults. They're not full of youth. they're usually typically like older people. And I was amazed, like mind blown. Y'all, it had to be like 250 to 300 young adults there Monday night. And it's every Monday night. And it's like, it's the place to be. It's popping. Like, they do praise and worship first, and then they have their young adult pastor come up and he preach. And baby, I'm gonna tell you, they had a guest pastor on last Monday night. He ate me up, y'all. He ate me up. I was like, whew, should I be here? Like, why am I here? Like, really just questioning, like, why are you coming to church? What you coming to church for? You coming to church because you trying to get closer to God and you trying to improve that relationship, or what? You trying to check off a box? You trying to say, yep, I went to church, check. Ate me up. But you know what? I feel like I work out. I put time and effort into how my body looks. I put time and effort into my mind. So it's really time for me to start putting time and effort back into my soul. In my soul. I gotta take care of the soul the same way I take care of the mind and the body. So I don't know. I'm excited about that. That was very shocking for me. It was very eye-opening for me. And I'm always glad that, like, God look-y sent his people to me and be like, hey baby, come on back home. Like, come back this way. I need you to get back in your bag. When it comes to me, because you're drifting, you're shifting, and that's just real. Like, that's life. Like, I go hard, I'm locked in for a couple months, and then some days I just wake up and I don't even thank God for waking me up that day. And I just be like, dang, how did you get so far gone? But the same way that I'm trying to stay consistent with my nutrition, my working out, my health physically, I want to also make sure that I'm taking care of my soul and my relationship with God. So don't ever think Big G ain't in the picture doing his big one for your girl, because he is always, 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 whether I'm showing up and giving him his time or not. Like, I love that for me. I love that for you. I love that for us. I love that for us as his children. And it was so crazy. It was an atheist in the room with us, and he was like, yeah, I didn't believe in anything. Like, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But it's just so amazing to see so many young adults just coming together and like really on fire for the Lord. Like, they were really on fire for the Lord, and I love that for our generation, our people. It's just not something that I see where I'm from at all. I really don't. So, mind blown. But anyways, 2 cups of oats right here. Boom, boom, boom. 2 cups of oats. Y'all, we getting in our God bag this year too. It's not just about the body. Mind, body, soul, all of it. Gotta eat. Gotta eat. Now, I don't know. They say you're supposed to put your dry stuff in here. So, I also got some chia seeds that I want to add. And I also have some flax seeds that I want to add to this as well. So, we'll start with the chia seeds. And y'all, like, I cut these out of the container. And, like, we just being real here, because we real here. We real over here. I cut this out of the bag and put it into my container. But I needed my nutrition facts. So, I put it in the top. So, I can talk y'all through this too. So, about 2.5 tablespoons is a serving size for these chia seeds. So, I did 2 cups of oats, and I'm gonna do, I don't know, I'll put 2. I'm gonna put 2.5 tablespoons in here. I don't know what a half, what's a half of a tablespoon? Is that a stupid question? Oh, here you go, right here. They already got one made for me. Whatever. Okay. So we got 2.5 tables of chia seeds. And this is a life hack, please. If you ever want to know, if you care that much, I care. So, because I actually want to put this into my FitnessPal. And my FitnessPal be helping me kind of track my calories and making sure that I'm getting my macros and my protein. So, that was the chia seed. We're also going to put that in our overnight oats. So, I'm gonna leave that out. And then this is my flaxseed. Oh no. And I kind of did the same thing. And then this ain't 3 tablespoons of flax seeds, y'all. This is the fiber. This is the fiber that you need. Y'all don't be getting fiber in your diet. When these high protein, with this high protein diet, the thing they don't tell you, you'll be constipated. Yeah. If you don't get your fiber the way that you're supposed to get your fiber, like, you're gonna not be able to take a dump. Like, anybody who know me, I don't play that. I like to boo-boo. We don't do that. That's why I put that carnivore diet for real, for real. I couldn't. And it was bad. I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work for me. It's enough for me. But anyway, so I put 3 tablespoons of flax seeds. So we got 2 cups of oats, 2.5 tablespoons of chia seeds, and 3 tablespoons of flax seeds. And then this is, stand by. We're gonna add some collagen, baby, because we need collagen. Ladies, and men. I mean, it helps you with your skin, your nails. I think men also need to make sure that their skin and their nails are on point. But ladies, collagen. We need the collagen. So I'm gonna add collagen to my, to my granola and to my overnight oats. So this is always like, for this one, I got this one from Costco. It says 4 level tablespoons is 1 serving. And they give you 20 grams of collagen peptide. I think we can do 4 tablespoons and be satisfied with it. Again, y'all, this is not perfection, because I'm not a perfect being, and I'm not gonna ever claim to be. But we're figuring it out together. And sometimes that's just what you need. Sometimes you just need somebody to help you figure it out, or to figure it out with y'all. Like, y'all, I am literally trying to navigate my 30s, and I'm doing it in front of a camera, like, with y'all. Everybody gets to see, you know, most of the things. Not all of the things. I don't know, I think that that's cool. It's really relatable, because sometimes I'd be like, dang, I wish I had somebody that, you know, I can do life with. Like, I'm an only child. I don't even have siblings. Well, I do got siblings. I got 4 little brothers, but I don't have, like, siblings. All of my friends live in Florida. I'm literally doing this by myself. I'm literally navigating life in my 30s by myself. No friends. I'm constantly on the move. I'm moving from one place to another, which I got some exciting news this week. I know my conversation is just all over the place, but bear with it. Stick with it. Okay, so I added my collagen peptide, and now I'm going to add my protein powder. It's 25 grams per scoop of protein, but I think I'm going to put 2 scoops because heavy on the protein. Heavy on the protein. And I'm using vanilla, so we're going to use a little vanilla protein. 1 scoop in there. Boom. 2 scoops protein in there. Alright, so that is literally all of my dry ingredients, as they say. And then apparently I'm supposed to, like, put coconut oil or something, but I don't have any. So we're going to improvise. And let me just mix all of this together, because I feel like it should be mixed. Now, again, we're winging it. If you feel like I did this wrong, that's cool. I'm cool with it. Ain't no pressure. Like, we're gonna do what works for us as individuals. Okay. Alright, we got all of this mixed together. Ooh, that protein powder starts sticking out a little bit more. Alright, so this is what I got. Boom, boom. I think I want to add a little bit of cinnamon. Hold on, let's get some cinnamon. Alright, we got some ground cinnamon. We're gonna throw in here. And then I measure it. No, just it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. But next, I think we need to do our wet ingredients so that we can you know, I think you're supposed to mix your wet ingredients together and then pour it on here. So for my wet ingredients, I'm going to use honey, not syrup. I really use honey, I think. And then oil. I got some avocado oil. Y'all think that's gonna work? I think it'll be fine. Me personally, I think avocado oil should work. I'm just gonna use a little bit of avocado oil and this honey. And what else? I think that's it. I really do think that's it, y'all. Let me see. Let me watch her real quick. Oh, you gotta put a little salt. Let me get a little salt. I'm gonna use this Himalayan pink salt. They say you're supposed to do a little salt to help it bring out the flavor. See, this girl, she didn't even melt her stuff. She just threw that on. Oh, and she used peanut butter. I'm not took the peanut butter out for some reason. Alright. So we did a little salt. You know what? She didn't even like separate it. So we're not separating it. She threw all of that junk right in there together. So, boom. Put a little salt for taste. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of natural peanut butter. Y'all, this is natural Jiffy. I tried it. I really need to go get some real natural peanut butter, but this is what we have for right now. So this is what we're gonna use. So we'll do 2 tablespoons of this. And I'm so sorry that y'all can't see my bowl or anything below me, but we in month 2 and I still really haven't figured out how the angles work on the camera. But we're navigating this journey together. We're navigating the vlogging space together. I'm navigating a lot. I'm navigating a lot. And y'all got front row seats. So when I figure out how to get the angles to also get the top of my head and what I'm doing on the counter, you're gonna see it. Period. And that's just how I feel. That was 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. And now I'm getting 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Boom. So that's 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Peanut butter. And that's the crunchy kind. Because we love a good crunchy peanut butter. Alright. So we got the peanut butter in here. And now we're going to do honey. I don't know how much honey I'm supposed to use. I don't know, maybe a half a cup. Let me see if she tells us. She said 1.5 tablespoons of honey. Y'all, I was about to put half a cup. I'm screwing. Okay. So we're going to wing it with the honey. Okay. That was definitely more than 1.5 tablespoons of honey, but YOLO. Okay, so we got the honey. Oh, vanilla. Hold on. We got to add a little vanilla extract. Again, you know what? As a matter of fact, I am going to measure this because I don't want to put too much. I think a teaspoon. I think a tablespoon. That might be a lot. Okay, boom. Okay, so we got everything in here. We got honey. We got vanilla. We got a little salt. We got some collagen. We got some peanut butter. We got some protein. Chia seeds, flax seeds. What am I missing? I have slivered almonds and finely diced pecans and chopped walnuts. Because I think I want mine to be kind of nutty. A little nutty goes a long way. I didn't add the oil. What y'all think? I think I'm adding the oil. Hold on. We got avocado oil. Whatever. Okay. So I poured a little avocado oil into it. And we're going to use this spatula. Oh, let me show y'all what it looks like. this is literally what we made so far. This is it. And I'm gonna start with this. I have not put any of the nuts or anything in there, but I did see a couple people say sometimes you just gotta get down and dirty with your hands. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm feeling that vibe. Y'all, it's just, I don't know. It's not sticking. I think I need more honey. Oh, maybe I just gotta be a little bit more patient. But as I mix, so the best news that I heard this week is, it's not even the best news, but it's actually really good news. It's actually pretty dope. So before I moved to Texas, I lived in Virginia. And again, like, I've been wanting to move to Texas since I was like in college. Like 2016, I know I made a vision board, and on my vision board, baby, the state of Texas was there. Like, don't know why, but the state of Texas was there. And ever since 2016, I always was like, yes, like, I'm moving to Texas. I'm going to live in Texas. I'm going to start my life in Texas. Like, boom. So that has always been like my dream. So, boom, I'm in Texas now. Whatever. You're probably about to leave. But before I moved to Texas, I lived in Virginia, and I worked in Virginia. So I built data centers for Microsoft, and that has been, we're gonna throw some hands in here because this is not giving. We might have to add a little bit more honey or something. But I built data centers for Microsoft, and I started my career as a traveling project engineer. Okay, so what does that mean? Basically, wherever my project was, I would travel to. So like, I travel, like wherever the projects go, I go. And obviously, I get paid to travel. Right? You know, that's when you start making per diem and all of that. So I was a traveling project engineer from like 2020 to 2023. Maybe 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years. So I started my career with this company, and they moved me to Iowa. Like, beginning of the pandemic, 2020, March 2020, I moved to Iowa. And I'm from South Florida. So before I moved to Dallas, I lived in Virginia. But I'm born and raised in West Palm Beach, Florida. So I'm from South Florida. So I was coming, and at that time I lived in Miami because I went to college in Miami. So I moved from Miami to Iowa. And I had to drive because it was literally the beginning of the pandemic. Nobody had any idea about what was happening, what that was, how it was going to affect anything. And the company had already hired me, and they were like, listen, we already hired you. We want to keep you here. So you might not actually be able to do the job that you were originally supposed to go to, but we got this place for you to go to in Iowa. Cool. Cool. See, one thing about me, I don't mind being on the go. I want to go explore and do as much as I possibly can. I'm adding more honey because it ain't sticking, y'all. It's not sticking. So, the cool thing about me, I'm like, I don't attach myself to anything. So, I was like, we out. Let's go. I ain't never been to Iowa. I don't know what's in Iowa, but whatever it is, I'm about to figure it out. And plus, I was like, it's only going to be for a couple months or whatever. So I ended up staying. I was supposed to go for a couple months till they kind of figured out what was going on with COVID. And I ended up staying in Iowa for a year and a half. A year and a half in Iowa. I lived there. And that's when I met my first church friend that I kind of mentioned earlier. I went to go get some glasses because it was time. Because I'm a blind girl, clearly. And she just started talking. Oh, so when I was in Miami, I went to this church, and it was VOO. I went to the VOO, okay, VOO. And they used to give us like "What Would Jesus Do" bracelets. Like when you first got there, they would give you a "What Would Jesus Do" bracelet, and I wore it. Like all the time. Never gave, never. So I always wore that bracelet. So I wore it, and I like, honestly, I never took that bracelet off for like a good minute. So when I got there, obviously they seen it when I went to the eye doctor, and she's like, "Oh, you go to church?" And I was like, yeah, I did when I lived in Miami, but I just moved here like maybe a month ago, and y'all haven't started. I just watch online now." And she's like, "Oh, we have a church, da da da." That's when I met Tessa. Tessa was cool. So Tessa introduced me to a bunch of people. So I ended up having a lot of friends in Iowa. Mind you, I was the only one that looked like me, but they were extremely nice. Some of the nicest people that I've ever met in my life. Like, Midwest nice. That's a thing, y'all. The Midwesterners are extremely nice, and I don't know. They were some of the nicest people that I ever met in my life. Way nicer than Florida people. Way nicer. I actually learned that Florida people are extremely rude after living in Iowa and like coming back to visit like Florida, because I would like walk to the grocery store and like when they see you, they're like, "Hi," whether they know you or not. And in Florida, like if somebody's saying hi to you, it's like, "You know me? You know me from somewhere? Like, you trying to be funny?" And it's just like, "No, these people are just nice." So I would be like, "Hi." Child, people be looking at me like I'm crazy. But forget y'all too. Don't worry about it. But anyway, I moved to Iowa for a year and a half. I lived in Iowa. And then they took me and moved me to Virginia because they were going to do another data center in Virginia. So they moved me to Virginia to help like build that team because I'm a boss. I'm a boss. No, but for real, I really am a boss. But I say that as humbly as I possibly can. So they had me go there to like start a team in Virginia. So I moved to Northern Virginia, which is like the DC area, the Hyde part. Moved there. Anyways, my battery died, and I replaced the battery, and now like I can see everything. And I'm adding some more oil because this is really not sticking. But anyway, yeah. So they moved me to Northern Virginia, and I stayed in Northern Virginia. And while I was there, obviously I met new connects, and I kind of got poached. No, I'm lying. I worked in Northern Virginia for a good little minute. I don't remember how long it was off the top of my head, but I worked there for a good little minute, and then I decided I hated the management that they had on that team. Just was not good leaders, in my opinion. And I stand on that to this day. They sucked as leaders. So I was just like, all right, I'm out. I'm not one to complain about a job, baby, because I'll go get another one. That's it. It's really that simple for me. Like, just go get another one. So I went and got another job, and I was about to move to Alaska. So I got this job with another like electrical company. And I was getting ready to go to Alaska. So I was actually in Alaska. So I spent a week in Alaska. They flew me out to Alaska so that I can find a place to stay, like for the next year and a half or 2 years, whatever the project was supposed to be. And I can meet the people and get myself situated. And then like 2 weeks after I left Alaska from that visit, I was supposed to officially move. Basically. I did not end up moving to Alaska. I actually ended up getting a phone call the same week that I was in Alaska from a guy that worked at the company before. He was like, "Where you at? What you doing?" Because that's how this industry works in construction. Like, "Where you at? What you working on?" So I told him, I'm like, "I'm in Alaska." And he's a black guy. So he's like, "Your ass ain't going to Alaska. Hell no, I got a job for you." I'm like, "Well, if you got a job for me, they got to move, and they better move quick. Because I'm supposed to be back here in 2 weeks." So all of that ended up working out. I ended up quitting that company, not moving to Alaska, and ended up staying in Virginia. And when I left Northern Virginia, the job that they had me do was in South Virginia, like butt fuck Egypt, like the middle of nothing. So I had an aunt that lives in Richmond. So I basically kind of just traveled to her house, and I would stay at her house for a couple days, go down to work, and then go back to Northern Virginia where I was staying. Then my lease was up. So I was like, okay, it will be easier for me to just kind of go stay with my aunt and work. So I ended up staying with my aunt and working, and I was like, just give me 6 months to kind of figure out my life right now, because I'm trying to figure things out and I'm trying to figure out what I can do. And I'm extremely marketable. I can do whatever I want. Like, I can get a job, not a problem. I work in construction and I'm good at what I do. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm good at what I do. I'm gonna dominate whatever I do. So let me just kind of figure it out. And I'm still knowing that I want to move to Texas. I'm like, but I want to move to Texas, so maybe I'll just get a job in Texas. Then I get a phone call. I haven't even been at this job for a year. Like, I think I'm going on like 11 months. I wasn't even there for a year. I left after 11 months. So I get another phone call from somebody that I used to work with when I was in Iowa. And basically he had started a company. He was like, you know, we got something for you. It's remote. You can work from home. You'll travel to work. And I'm like, cool. I'm cool with that. But I want to move to Texas. And they were like, move to Texas. Live wherever you want. Like, we'll fly you to work when you need to be at work. So I was going to work every other week. So I would be here 1 week, gone the next week for like 3 days, come back, be home, there for another 3 days. But that always didn't work out like that. Like, sometimes I would be there for like a week. At one point, I think I was there for almost 2 weeks straight. And I hadn't been home. So here I am in Texas. Here I am in Texas, and I'm finally living out my dream, and I'm working. I'm adding almonds, and I'm working like a slave, traveling back and forth, but I'm cool with that because this is what I signed up for, and plus I'm living in Texas, and that's all I wanted. Well, I got a call last week that they basically needed somebody in Nebraska. So back to the Midwest we go. And yeah, basically they needed somebody in Nebraska. They had a job in Nebraska and they were looking for somebody in Nebraska. But things are kind of slow in my division. So they're like, listen, if you want to go do it, you can go do it. And then when things pick back up, you can always come back. So I'm like, okay. So they giving me per diem, baby. I'ma go where the money goes. It's like one thing about it. One thing you can guarantee, when that money call, I'ma show up. Every time I'ma show up. So I am possibly about to be relocating now to Nebraska. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I just think it's so funny. Like, I wanted to be here all this time for years. All I talked about was moving to Texas. Like, everybody knows, like, this was my thing. Like, I was going to Texas for sure. Child, Texas is cool. I really like Dallas. I like the city that I live in. I live in Frisco. But money's calling. The money's calling my name. So I think I'm going to eventually probably, I think initially I will probably like go and travel back and forth. I'll find out kind of next week what that looks like for me, and how much they want me on site. But I think I'm gonna like end up traveling back and forth for the beginning part until my lease is up. And when my lease is up, I think I'm gonna move to Nebraska. I would have never thought. And it's so funny because people ask me all the time, like, oh, is that what you want? I don't care. I'm not married. I don't got no nappy ass kids and no ghetto ass baby daddy to deal with. Thank God. I'm doing what I should be doing. Like, I'm living. Like, for real, I'm living life. Like, I'm living life. And I think that's why I started a vlog. Because I'm like, bro, I'm doing what people dream about doing. Like, I get to move from state to state on somebody else's dime. They pay my rent. They pay for everything. They do everything. Like, they pay for my food. They pay for my lodging. They pay for my travel. If I'm getting on an airplane, they're even getting me a car. They're even like, hey, we're going to leave this car here. And I just want to say thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, even when I don't give God his time, he be blessing your girl. He be blessing me, y'all. And I'm not bragging. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't deserve none of that. None of it. None of it is anything that I deserve. And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Because that's what we do around here. We be real with each other. I don't deserve none of that. And I don't know who prayers. Whatever prayers my grandma's praying. I'm loving this good karma that's coming back on her grandchild. Like, I'm living my life. I'm happy. I get to do what I want to do. I mean, for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. I'm vlogging, making homemade granola for fun as I talk to you about what's happening in my life. Like, on a Sunday. I'm in PJs on a Sunday. We're going to call this Sunday in PJs. And we just chilling. And I don't know. I just feel like I want to share with the world. One, because I know some of you motherfuckers out there nosy and y'all trying to check for me. But since you're here, I'm doing great. Go on about your business. But for the other people that are genuinely here because they're interested, you know, I caught your attention, or I may catch your attention one day. I don't know. I'm on this journey of vlogging and trying to be a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm just trying to spread good news about, like, living a blessed life. Like, I really am blessed. Like, I don't have no complaints. And I swear, even when things go wrong, y'all, I'm doing life. Life is not doing me. Like, I'm doing life. I got life by the balls, okay? You hear me? I got life by the balls. Again, not bragging, just sharing my experience in life. Like, life has been good for me so far. You know, you got your few knuckleheads in life. We always got a few knuckleheads. That's just a part of the journey. But, like, baby, this is my story. Like, don't you ever forget my story. This is my story. I got the pen. So I promote and demote and remove and move the way I best see fit. And to be honest, I don't give a fuck how that makes anybody else feel. Like, at all. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking on some real life stuff. I'm doing life. Life is not doing me. I'm happy. I really don't do nothing that I don't want to do. I don't deal with people that I don't want to deal with. Maybe you can be here today and gone tomorrow. And I mean that in every sense. Like, physically, you could be living your life one day and gone tomorrow because God decides to take you back with him. Or you could be here today in my life and go tomorrow out of my life just like that. And I will act like I don't know who the hell you are. But, you know, also working on that because that's not godly. But baby, everything don't need your attention. You feel me? When you start to realize, everything don't need your attention, that's when you really start, I don't know, flourishing. Like, you be like, okay, cool, that's cute. You're weird. Have a nice one. Or do what you want. So that was something really interesting that happened this week. And this is my granola. Oh, the granola. The granola. You're supposed to put this in the oven for 25 minutes. But see, me and how I am, I'm going to forget. So we're going to turn on a timer for 25 minutes. And we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to start this timer. Granola is in the oven. I am excited. Step 1 done. I don't know. Maybe my camera was too zoomed in, but y'all, I have a mess. Now, we're going to make our overnight oats. Again, I use one of these wooden spoons. I'm going to really wash these. We're going to make these overnight oats for our breakfast. Winging it. Oats, obviously. And for these, I'm going to use a half a cup because I just don't feel like I ever need a cup of oatmeal. I feel like that's a bit intense. We're gonna start light. So we add a half a cup of oatmeal. And boom. Alright, so each one has a half of a cup of oatmeal. When we are done with oatmeal, we're gonna put this away. Alright, now what? You know what? We're gonna throw a little bit of cinnamon. I should have got some nutmeg. So, we're gonna dab a little cinnamon. Boom, boom, boom. That's the cinnamon. Done. Like I said, we're gonna add some collagen peptides to these because we still need collagen. And we're not gonna eat granola every single day. But for the next 3 days, we're gonna be eating this. So make sure we get that in. Now, whatever, I got another one. We're gonna grab another one. 1 teaspoon. I'm sorry, 1 tablespoon. It should be sufficient for each one. I be thinking that this make my facial hair grow more. I could be wrong, but in my mind, that's what it is. So we gotta keep this cute. My mustache is out of control right now. Done with the collagen. Puts that away. Now what, y'all? Oh. Ooh. Okay. So we have vanilla protein. We also have chocolate protein. I use vanilla protein for my granola. I think I'm gonna use, that granola tastes good. I think I'm gonna use, let's do this. We're gonna use 1 vanilla, boom, and actually we're gonna do 2 vanillas. 2 vanilla, and mind you, each scoop is 25 grams of protein, so the protein is getting in. It's squeezing itself in. And then we're gonna do 1 with chocolate. Cause I'm not a big chocolate girl. I only like my mint chocolate. Clap that tea. Scoop of chocolate. Alright, so that's the protein. I'm getting the protein for the next 3 days. I think I'm doing fantastic. Look at my pajamas. Ugh. That's horrible. And done with the protein. See, I gotta learn how to clean up while y'all go. Because I'll be getting overwhelmed. I'll be like, oh, this cooking thing, I'm not doing it. Now, do I want to add flax seeds to my oatmeal? I don't know. I know for sure I'm about to add these chia seeds. So for the chia seeds, I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon each. I'm sorry, I keep saying teaspoon, 1 tablespoon each, and that's probably too much, honestly. But we're gonna see. We're figuring this out together. So 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in each one. And then, I don't know about these flax seeds. You know what? Let's just add it. Because you never know how you're going to get your fiber. And I think that flax seeds is a really good source of fiber. But instead of doing 1 tablespoon, I'm going to do 1 teaspoon each of flax seeds. Boom. Flaxseed. Done. Done, my boy. Putting the flax seeds and the chia seeds away. Okay. cinnamon. I'm not putting salt in my oatmeal. Okay. I low-key want to put this yogurt. So 3/4 cups of yogurt gives me 23 grams of protein. That's so good. Jeez, that's a lot of yogurt. Do I have to mix the dry? Do I mix the dry the same way that I mix it in the... Let's mix the dry. So we got the 1/2 cup of oats, 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. No, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 teaspoon of black seeds, and 1 tablespoon of collagen in each one. That's dry ingredient. And I'm just mixing it because I feel like that's just the right thing to do. Okay. And then I got 1 that's chocolate, of course. 2 vanilla, 1 chocolate. We're going to see how this goes for the first 3 days. Hopefully I don't like completely hate it. Okay. Now what? Now what? Do I add the milk first? Or do I add... No, we're going to add this yogurt. But I don't think we're going to do 3/4 cups because I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot, honestly, personally. Personally, I think 3/4 cups is a lot to go into that. I'm thinking, y'all know what 1/2 of 3/4 cups is? Cause I don't. That's why there's Google. Let's see, 1/2 of 3/4 cup. 6 tablespoons. 1/3 of the amount obviously is 1/4. 6 tablespoons. Okay, I'm gonna do 6 tablespoons. Just because I don't want all that yogurt in my overnight oats. Especially when I like plan to have yogurt as like a snack at some point. So we'll do 1/2 of it. So instead of 3/4 cups. Okay, hello. There we go. And this is really about to piss me off because why are you this hard to open? Hello? Bruh. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh wow. So we got our yogurt. We're gonna do 6 tablespoons of the protein yogurt in each one. Honestly, I feel like that's a lot too, but whatever. Actually, I think we're just gonna do 3. I think 3 is good. I just don't be wanting all that stuff in there. So we're just gonna do 3. That was like 1.5. 2. All over my hands. Alright, so we did 3 tablespoons of yogurt. That's actually vanilla yogurt. I meant to get plain, but they didn't have it. So I got vanilla. It's really good. It's actually really good. I don't think I'm gonna need to add any honey. I don't think I'm gonna need to add any honey to that because this vanilla yogurt is actually kind of sweet. I only have 4 grams of sugar. Alright. So now when it comes to the milk, I really don't even know how much milk is supposed to go in this. We're gonna say 1/2 cup of milk. Shake the almond milk, baby. We're gonna start off with 1/2 cup and see how that looks first. I think it should be sufficient, but you never know. A 1/2 cup of milk. I think the yogurt's gonna make it super creamy. And I think I might enjoy that. You think we should add some vanilla even though my yogurt's vanilla? A little dab. Boom. 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 We're gonna try it without honey first. And now I'm just gonna mix it. I don't know if I'm supposed to mix it, but I'm going to. Just to see how it... Okay. I really want this like protein powder to not be like thick in my oatmeal. I might have to add a little bit more milk. You know, I'm scraping the bottom so I can like see that the protein powder is like, you know, in the milk and not like settling at the bottom. Okay. Alright, well this is our finished product. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but this is the finished product. I'm just gonna throw some blueberries on top of it. I don't really want my blueberries on there right now for it to sit for 3 days, but I can, you know, throw my blueberries on when I come home and it's time for me to eat my protein packed overnight oats. Boom. 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 Overnight oats for the first 3 days of the week. But now we're gonna go over to the other stuff. So this the tea on the granola. I think I burnt it. I'm finna show you. I'm pretty sure this is burnt. I'm pretty sure I burnt it. And my timer for 25 minutes did not even go off yet. It's burnt, y'all. I think it's burnt. Cause ain't no cocoa in this. And then it's like, it don't really taste burnt, but it's like hella soft. Not even like hard. We gonna see. I thought this was gonna be crunchy. I thought it was gonna be good. It smells really good. It smells amazing. But it's not giving what I thought it was gonna give, like the girls that I was watching on the thing. So maybe I should have just did like 15 minutes because it wasn't even in there 25 minutes. And it like burnt. Like, oh, like, bitch, it burnt. Like, come on. What is that about? Did it burn? Yes. Am I ashamed? Absolutely. But you know what? Just another real life experience. Like, if at first you don't succeed, I think I should make it again. Because why would my granola burn like this? You know what? I'm not remaking it. I'm not. Because that's not what I want to do. So, am I going to try again next week? Probably. Because I need this to go well. I need this whole meal prep situation to go well. Because if it doesn't go well, I'm not going to stick to it. And I'm trying. Y'all see me. I'm trying. I'm trying. I made so much. Next time, 1 cup of oats. You just need 1 cup of oats. I'm going to put this part in the garbage. I'm going to put all the like extremely burnt looking pieces in the garbage. Oh shit. We're gonna keep working on that. This is my burnt granola for the week. Or for however long. We'll see. I might end up remaking it. Alright, so we got our overnight oats done. We finished burning our granola. And we've washed dishes. We just need to wash this. Again, I work from home. Okay? I just don't know how I feel about like cooking my food like way early. It kind of creeps me out. But I figured I'd do this part at least. So this is 8.1 ounces of salmon. And yes, I did write it on there. Because, like I said, I track my food and my FitnessPal, and I need to know how much I'm eating of what. I'm thinking maybe I can just prep my lunch like for tomorrow. We're gonna do this salmon, and I got avocado. Ooh, maybe I can do a salmon bowl with rice. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do a salmon bowl tomorrow for lunch. So I'm gonna prep my lunch. I did all the things to make sure that I was successful at this. So I have to try it. I'm just gonna chop this up because I want it to be a bowl. So that means I want my salmon to be like in pieces, like little cubes, like to look so cute. It's just so weird meal prepping when you work from home because you're like, you're home, just cook. But when it's that time, like I'm saying to myself, oh, I should meal prep because then I don't have to worry about this. I can just literally warm my food up and I'll be fine. But now that we're here and it's like meal prep, it's like, do I really want to cook this salmon today to eat it tomorrow when I can just cook it tomorrow? A dilemma. But I'm gonna do it because I complain. I literally just complained about this to my friend the other day. So I'm going to do it. I'm meal prepping. I'm sticking to it. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm gonna love the results of meal prepping. My chopped salmon. Whatever. It's clean. My chopped salmon. We're going to season and marinate. Ready to go into the air fryer because we're gonna air fry this. I don't think I'm even gonna do that today because I just like my food fresh. So this is what meal prep for me is gonna look like. I already have it ready, it just needs to be cooked. So I will cook the rice because I feel like that should already be done because nobody wants to wait for rice to get done anyway. And I'm also going to prep my chicken, and I'm just gonna put it in a container and put it in the fridge. That's my meal prep. We're gonna chop this chicken up the same way we chopped up the salmon. Salmon season. I need to find a container to put that in. I'm going to put these seasonings away. And honestly, that's it. That's all I got. I'm not doing nothing else to meal prep. Real easy for me. I'm going to use this container to put it away in because why else did I buy the container? I'm a joke. So I got my salmon in the container. I got my chicken in this container, both seasoned, both ready to literally just be thrown in the air fryer or cooked on the stove or whatever. That's it. And I apologize wholeheartedly if you came here thinking that this was about to be an official meal prep, because I'm not gonna lie, I did too. And then I started getting into it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be happy with that. I'm not gonna want to have to warm this up. I'm gonna want it fresh, hot, cooked, right there. And I understand that everybody doesn't have that luxury or that ability to do that. But if you do, this is my advice. At least prep your meats for, you know, this is 4 meals right here. This is 4 meals. So I got my breakfast in there. I did breakfast. One will be lunch, one will be dinner for one day, and then I have breakfast again in the fridge, which was my overnight oats, and then one I'll just alternate, so I'm not eating like the same thing every single day. Or I am eating the same thing, but not for every meal. So like tomorrow I have my overnight oats in the morning, and then I may have a snack, I don't know, we'll see. And then I'll have like salmon bowl for lunch, and then I'll have the chicken for dinner. And then, you know, Tuesday we'll do overnight oats for breakfast, chicken for lunch, salmon for dinner. And those are my 4 meals. And then I'm gonna have to figure something else out. But I think I could prep like 2 days at a time. 2 days at a time. I don't have to put brain power into what I'm gonna eat. Monday and Tuesday night, I'll take something else out and kind of prep that for Wednesday, Thursday, possibly even Friday. And then we'll figure it out as the weekend comes. But for right now, this is my step 1. This is my process that you guys just seen of me attempting to meal prep, and this is how far I got. So don't be discouraged, my friends. Don't be discouraged. Again, do what works for you. I mean, I even burnt this granola. Like, hello? Like, it is what it is. We're trying. I'm putting the effort there. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. And for everybody else who's doing their best, I see you. I feel you. Keep going. Because we're going to try this again. We're going to try it again. But this is what I got for my meal prep, y'all. And if you're still here, thank you for watching and listening. I hope that me sharing a little bit more about who I actually am was exciting and fulfilling for you. And I'll try to do a little bit more of that, okay? Happy Black History Month, and I'll see y'all next week.